a little late from yoga, had to get some gas and um, get my tea going because it's a little cooler next week, as well as Halloween and kind of the start to Dia de los Muertos. I know that kind of goes into like beginning of November. And plus there's other traditions celebrate, kind of towards the end of October here and also into November, So anyway, I thought with that and with the veil thinning, although it's usually pretty thin, I mean, we always can connect to spirits and, things like that. But it seems just much easier now. I thought that maybe we could do a little bit of spirit work, during this live chat this Saturday. Hey, Susie! So I have a few decks with me. Hey, Triple Moon! And I have actually my divining rods, since those worked really well last time. Although not every spirit likes to use those, I just kind of keep them. I keep various tools around because certain spirits like certain tools, just kind of based on their energy and stuff like that. So, Liesel, hello, hello. Oh, thanks, Susie. This is my little stars, and it's just missing the stripes. But yeah, my little star sweatshirt. But anyway, so yeah, I thought, maybe we could do a little bit of spirit stuff over on my Patreon page. We did a kind of mediumship live chat, so I got to do some readings for my homies, my Patreon homies, and kind of like connecting to their energy and just kind of seeing who wanted to come through, and also kind of just talking about my practice, kind of how I connect with spirit and like the different tools that I use and what I do beforehand. And I thought I would do, just kind of like a little mini version here, since I did more of the expanded version on my Patreon. Hey Annette, hello, hello. Just saw Annette not too long ago. Triple Moon, this is Love Mediumship. Well, we should have a bit of fun today. Let me just talk a little bit about, working with spirit and mediumship. I know that there are several, hey Ishani, there are several channels and TV shows that deal more, this is not all of them, I'm just saying like some TV shows, some channels deal more with the scare factor when it comes to spirit. Tokra, hello! Where it's like, let's go to a haunted location and see if we can get scared. Hey, Barbara. And some, are like, let's get some EVPs, which is electronic voice phenomena. Let's try to get some readings, but at the same time, make it scary. And that's not something that I'm really into. I don't believe that spirit is like scary. Hey, Billy. So yes, definitely, Liesel, there is a ton of wonderful energy in here. So many great people. But yeah, basically spirit is us. We are also spirit. We just happen to have a spirit inside of our bodies right now, and when that body is shed, we are pure energy, and we are connected to that source energy as we always are. But now we're just kind of floating around without a body, in this energy. So to me, if there were people coming up to me, basically poking and prodding me to get me to say something or to get me to do something so that they can get a scare or they can get their jollies, to me that's disrespectful, because as a human being, I wouldn't want that to happen. And it's no different when you're in spirit form than when you're in human form. No need to poke and prod somebody or say things to make them angry so that you get the angry spirit caught on, film or, whatever it was. For me, when I'm connecting with spirit, I'm looking for messages. And sometimes spirit will say, hey, I need a little bit of help, and I'm like, sure. What do you need from me on this side? And sometimes it's just kind of a direction. Like feel like I'm kind of like in the quasi space. Like I need, help moving onto another realm, because they're kind of like between realms. Great. I want to help with that. I want to heal with that. Sometimes they're not between realms and their messages are coming down from another plane of existence, another dimension, which makes it sometimes a little bit harder because they have to lower their vibration just a little bit to connect with this plane, this 3D plane. So I want to hear what their messages are, and I want to relay them to their loved ones that are still here. So nothing that I do is meant to be scary or the scare factor or let's get a thrill, you know, with ghosts. It's these people. Sometimes some of the energies are not people, but that's a different thing. I'm just focusing on people, the people who used to inhabit this plane of existence. And it's more of a healing tool and also confirmation that, you know, we do live on, you know, that our spirit is eternal. And sometimes that's enough for people to be able to hear from their loved ones and say, oh my gosh, there isn't just, we don't just disappear, you know? So that's, I just needed to do a little bit of, you know, back stuff on that. Okay, let me go back to your messages here. Triple Moon said, very true, but also hoping everyone is doing well. Lena says, I'm doing mediumship classes this year. Very cool. That's awesome. And Biplab, hello, says hello to Ishani. Hope you're there and can read me. Hello to everyone. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have a little bit more, a sip of tea. I have, what is in here? This is my Earl Grey, but I also mixed in a little bit of jasmine. So, very good, very good. Okay, so I have a few tools here. These are not all the tools that I use, but they're just the ones that I pulled out for this live chat. The first one is my Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. Although the images on the cards sometimes look a little scary, creepy, I like the simplicity of the images, and I find that they just read really well in connecting with spirit and what they have to say. So I have this deck. I also have my Antique Anatomy Tarot, just in case I need some clarification. But whenever I do my mediumship readings, which you guys can find them on my website, kittensweightsandtarot.com, I use a combination of decks and also just what's coming through me as a medium. You know, it's just medium, a device. You know, I'm just another device. You know, this is a device. I'm also a device. You know, these are a device. And I just try to find a way that is comfortable for the spirit who's giving the message for the person that I'm reading for. So I have a deck for clarification. At the end, I would like to, of course, use my Wally's World Oracle for our healing that we always do. Let's see. Everybody's saying their hellos. Susie says, I like that deck. I saw it on your channel. The Mildred Payne. Yep, love it. Ishani says, like your hoodie, cozy and comfy. Yes, I'm like cold. It's 79 degrees. I'm cold. So so here we are with a hot tea, sweatshirt. I'm like 79 degrees. I know, I'm like super spoiled out here in the desert now. I'm like, what? It's not 118? Anyway, so what I want to do is, let me see, Biplop, so glad to read that, Susie, praying for you. Yay! Since there's a lot of energy that kind of comes through this apartment, I mean, we have so many crystals and so many magical tools in here. It's kind of like a beacon of energy. And so energy attracts energy, and they're like, hey, how's it going? Jezebel says, I'm missing Loki and Wally. You know, actually, speaking of Loki and Wally, I was dreaming of Wally last night, and most nights I dream of Loki, actually. You know, my boys are in my dreams now, you know, since they're not physically, you know, I mean, they're physically on this earth, but they're just not physically with me, you know, they're in California. So I was having a dream of Wally last night, actually, where I was tearing off like little pieces of chicken because he likes roasted chicken, and I was like dropping them into his mouth, and he was like, I was like feeding Wally, and I was playing with his pink tummy, and you know, so it was a nice little dream with my kitten. Let's see. Triple Moon misses them too. But yeah, in all honesty, I miss having my boys around. So that's probably why I still dream of them every single night. Billy said, I have inner knowing kind of vibe from asking questions from fam and spirit. I get tickles, tingles, nudges, and if it's important to my journey, tears. Literally, it makes me cry instantly. It's a heads up. Well, see, that's good. It's good to know what means what. You know, I think that when people are starting off, you know, trying to open up their intuition, their feelers, you know, and connect with the energies outside of themselves, that you understand what means what to you. Like kind of almost keep like a little log, like what does a nudge mean? What does a touch mean? What does it when you smell something, or you know, something flashes in your mind, like a memory or just a image or a symbol. And then those symbols, what do they mean to you? So oftentimes it's not stuff that you could read in a book, but it's a very personal experience. Sometimes you could read a book, and sometimes it is very good to kind of see what other people are doing, just to kind of get an outline or a feeling for it. And then you kind of branch off on your own and try to say like, okay, well, when I see a tree, this is kind of what it means for me, you know, and you create kind of your own language in mediumship. And you take that with you when you connect with spirit, because I don't believe that every single medium connects in the exact same way. Everybody's kind of got their own system, because it is, you know, personal. So that is awesome to hear, Billy. Jezebel said their spirit is checking in on you. Well, they can check in on me as much as they want. Susie says, love your boys, as do I. Ishani said, it's 77 degrees here at my place, and I live in a desert area of India, so can feel me. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Biplap says, can I say something about how herb spell vials work for a newbie like me? Want to know that and more about Samhain. Of course, we could talk about that too. Triple Moon said, some of my subscribers, I can really connect to the other side when they want messages. I get the chills. Yeah, that's also another thing. Some people, when I'm connecting to their energy, it's just easier for me to connect than, let's say, other people. I could still get messages through, but it just depends. You know, sometimes it's like when I'm doing a reading, like I feel like I'm on fire. Like I'm like, yeah, I know that the reading went well. Sometimes it's like the connection was a little harder, and I'm just kind of like, I hope that made sense. You know, so Billy said, I've seen various birds that I've associated with fam and spirit too. At key times, certain birds have come in. Does spirit borrow animals and birds to let you know it's them? And yes, I found that out too. Like for me, it's dragonflies, butterflies, and hummingbirds. You know, usually come in as like they borrow the animal's energy to kind of also get their message across. So they use humans, nature, animals to try to convey their messages. Let's see, Billy said, it's totally the intuition. Soul will speak only as loud as it takes me to listen. Over time, if I have ignored something, the feeling will escalate, like a tickle will turn into a nudge or a shove or tears. Triple Moon says, I'll pull stuff and they're saying, wow, like the letter tiles and pictures on the cards. Very cool. Lisa said, getting ready for an appointment, but just popping in to say hi. Hello, Lisa. Triple Moon also said, yes, hummingbirds, dragonflies, ladybugs. Okay, so, all right, so before we get started, like I said, I'm just going to ask whatever energies that would like to come forward. I can't force people to talk, just like I can't force, you know, us when we're in human form to get people to talk. You know, we talk if we want to. But anybody who is connected specifically, I'm asking specifically for anybody who's in the chat, any energies that want to come forward, you know, who are for the best and highest good of the people who are listening, to bring forth those messages, and I'll relay those messages to you guys. So I won't know who the message is for. You guys just kind of try to figure that on your own, you know, try to be the Sherlock Holmes, and that's kind of also what mediumship is, especially for the other person. Bye, Lisa. I hope you have a great weekend. Is also trying to decode the messages. So like a medium will give you a bunch of messages, and then you're like, okay, now I have to put this jigsaw puzzle together. And sometimes you need the help of other family members because they'll know stuff, you know, better than you do. Oh, thank you, Triple Moon. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, I will, pull those messages through. But like I said, before I get started, it was our friend Biplap was asking about Samhain. So if you guys have any, knowledge on the subject, this is a free forum. So please, give your 2 cents on that, and also with spell bottles. But also, I'll give my 2 cents. So go ahead, paste your knowledge. Anything you know about Samhain, anything you know about the use of spell bottles for maybe people who are starting out. It's good for us to all share our information. So if you know stuff like that, go ahead and post it in the comments for Biplap, who, well, probably just Biplop, and also other people might want to know some information too. So it's good to kind of post that, and then I'll, give my, like I said, my 2 cents. Marina, hello, happy Saturday. Oh, Susie, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And I love the little, if I see a question, I'll try to put it under, oh, thank you, Billy. Okay, okay, so spell bottles. So these, basically, let's see, Billy says, refreshing the page, Polo of Doom Frozen video. Anyone else got that? No, I do not have that. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what that was, which probably means when my internet starts going a little funky whenever I do spirit stuff. So that means that there's already energies coming into the room, getting ready. We'll have to set up a little barrier of light, of course. So Lena also had a frozen video, so hopefully it's unfrozen. So hopefully, hopefully we have unfrozen. Yeah, and it's like, you know what time that was. Oh my goodness. Okay, so spell bottles. When I'm creating a spell bottle, I will use my knowledge of particular herbs. Like let's say I want to create, like this one is a protection spell bottle. So I could look in a book or just from my own knowledge, my own notes, looking for particular herbs that deal with protection. Billy's like, sounds like spirit in the house for sure. Lisa said, frozen here for a moment. Yeah, spirit sometimes does that. All good now. Tokra said, experiencing quite a bit of buffering. Hopefully you can still hear me, but yeah, that's usually spirit's going to start messing with the internet and the electronics. So I'm going to keep this by us when we do our spirit work today. But anyway, for the protection bottle, I'll put certain herbs in here that I know deal with protection. I might also put other things, like, I don't know if you can see it in here, but there's a little scroll that I've put certain words, almost like a poem for protection, like a spell, a written spell. So I'll roll that up and put it in here. I also have, I think you can see it, there's a little quartz crystal there to amplify the energy of the herbs and the words that I have put. But also there is a coyote tooth in here, but this is a responsibly sourced coyote tooth. So it's not like, always make sure you're getting stuff from ethically sourced places, So coyote for protection, but also helping to notify you when there's trickster energy nearby and all of that. So utilizing coyote medicine. Also, since I utilize color magic, I have put black wax on the top because black repels, so keeps away. So everything in this bottle is meant to keep away energy that doesn't serve your energy, and so you put that into the bottle, you put that intention. Basically what I mean by intention is you hold the bottle and you could say it aloud or in your mind, like, I wish only the energies for the best and highest good to enter my space. All other energies, I am sending healing, source energy, and I would like them out of my space. I never wish ill. Even to the most negative energies, I don't wish ill upon them because I believe that reflects back, and I'm no better than that. So then, I just want to, whatever healing they need, maybe that's what they need. They don't need more negativity fed into them, and so that's what I just kind of leave them with. Go take source energy, go do with it whatever you want. Go take that healing energy and see if you can heal your energy. So You can place this on top of your altar, you can place it by your bedside, wherever you want that protection, or whatever it is, whatever kind of spell bottle you're creating, love or abundance or something like that. You don't have to take the herbs out of here. Some people do. They'll like pop this off and they'll like sprinkle it around, or they'll put it in an offering bowl. And that's really up to you. Whatever you do, there's no right or wrong way. Some people think it looks pretty in here, so they keep it in here. The bottle that this is in an actual antique bottle. So this bottle is over 100 years old. And I thought that just kind of lent itself to some really cool energy. But basically that's it. That's spell bottles. You are bottling up, you know, all the items that you feel will lend itself to whatever spell you're trying to do. So like I'm trying to protect myself, so I put a bunch of things that I feel are protective in this bottle, and I ask of the herbs in here, of coyote medicine, of, you know, crystal medicine, and my own words that I put in here to protect the space I'm in. So yeah, that's that's my 2 cents on spell bottles. Okay, so let me go back here. Susie said, best protection spell bottle. Aw, thank you. Lena said, looks cool. A triple moon, can we buy a special bottle from you? Yes, actually. I have these on the Desert Cauldron Instagram at desert.cauldron. It's my witchy shop that I run with James. And so you can buy our bottles there, but I'm also planning on putting them in the shop. So give us like another day or two and I should have all my spell bottles in our shop on Etsy, Desert Cauldron. It's like all one word, Desert Cauldron on Etsy, and you'll find my spell bottles there. So, okay, I missed some other messages. Susie said, I won one and it works. Sai, hello, it's Sumi, it's a Scorpio's happy birthday, yes. We are now in the house of Scorpio. Rosemary says, how can I order one? So like I said, just go through our, actually, you know what? DM me. That's probably the easiest thing for right now, since they're not quite on Desert Cauldron's page yet. I have a few different spell bottles. I have love, abundance, and protection is up there. So DM me on Instagram at desert.cauldron, and I'll give you the prices because I have small and large. So yeah, if you guys are interested in these bottles, just DM me on Instagram. I'll get back to you, and then I can create an invoice for you if you guys want. Just, you know, before I actually put them in the shop. Okay. Triple Moon saying happy birthday to Scorpio. Biplap says, isn't it that black absorbs while white reflects or sends it back? It's also kind of the intention too when it comes to color magic. For me, sometimes I will do black as absorption, but also to send back and to repel. It's just how you wish to utilize that. Sometimes I do see like color white as absorbing and transmuting, and sometimes I see black as absorbing, just depending on how I wish to use it. So again, it's just intention and how you want to utilize that color. So for me, I see it as repel, although some people would see it as absorption, but if it absorbs, it's just absorbing into here and it never reaches you. So that's good too. Let's see. Everybody's saying Scorpio season. Lily said, I'm sensitive as spirit. When I had Reiki, had sudden really hot, I freaked out and asked for grounding. And she said afterwards that a spirit had come in and was standing nearby. I get really hot when I do tarot readings. Billy said, different Reiki healer. I had wonderful spirit experience with, sensing an angel right next to me. I felt their wing brush my arm. It was wonderful. That's awesome. Biplap, you are so welcome. Let's see. Billy said, spell it out for me and I'll link it. Oh, so for the DM, so on Instagram, it's just at, and then desert, DESERT dot, or period, cauldron, CAULDRON. N. Let's see, Ashani said, is video still unclear for others too, or is it just me? Is it a little blurry? That's weird. That's weird. Susie said it on and off, but the sound is okay. Interesting. Shani said voice got blocked for a second in between. Spirits are really active. Yeah, they are. That means we probably got to get started now. All the spirits are filing in. They're like, hello, hello, am I first? Like, hello. Okay, let's do this then. So I do want to set up a protective barrier before we get started. You know, I never want to just work with spirit all willy-nilly, okay? I do take it seriously. So I'm going to use a little bit of my Florida water here. And I'm just doing a little cleansing of the space. Okay, we'll put that away. Okay, I'm actually going to, oh, thank you, Billy, for posting that. I'm actually going to use the spell bottle right now. So you guys will be able to buy this one. I'm just going to borrow it for right now. But give me just a moment. I'm just going to ask that the herbal allies, the animal medicine in here, and the crystal medicine that's in here, I'm just asking for their protection of this space, that all energies that come through are for the best and highest good of myself and everybody who's watching and listening. Okay? At the same time, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm also grounding myself and I'm connecting to source energy. So kind of all through my chakras, bringing Mama Gaia energy up, bringing source energy down. Okay. There's a lot of energy here. There are so many spirits in here. Whew. Okay. All right. So I'm going to actually just use myself first before I pull any cards and before I use the dowsing rods. So from this moment on, I'm just going to speak whatever I feel, whatever I see, usually with my third eye, but sometimes I see things with my two peepers. So anything that comes through, I'm just going to speak it out loud for you guys. I don't know exactly who the messages are for. I just ask that they be for anybody who watches this video. Okay, so it's you guys and anybody who watches the playback. So please take notes. See if anything makes sense to you. It might be bits and pieces here and there. But yeah, all right. So here we go. Billy said, I got crown chakra energy tingles and tingles. Biplap says, don't know why, feeling warmth around me even though the AC is on. Dude, that's because when spirit's coming through, it's not just here. They can be everywhere. So the spirits that are here are also with you guys. Yeah, Sumi's like, if it's you, please shout it out. So if you feel like some of those messages are for you, you know, let us know. But here we go. Okay, so I am feeling, among all the other energies that are in here, I am feeling the presence of an elderly woman, kind of salt and pepper hair, a few white streaks on the sides, but she's most prominently has this red apron with beautiful embroidery. I am getting that she might be Scandinavian, possibly, but it's just all she keeps showing me is this red apron with beautiful embroidery. She's missing a few teeth, but she's got a lovely smile, beautiful smile. Great sense of humor. She has her hands on her hips, and all I see is really the smile, the hair. I don't see really a complete person, but just flashes of hair, flashes of smile, flashes of this bright red apron with the beautiful embroidery. Hands on hips, laughing, and she's actually kind of laughing at the video camera, the cell phone camera. She thinks that that's amazing and funny, and it tickles her. Like she thinks it's funny. So she's having herself a good laugh right now. She has a great sense of humor. These might be flowers that are connected to her, but she is showing me beautiful, bright yellow flowers. She's loving these yellow flowers, and she says they are connected to her. And actually, I see a little bit of yellow embroidery in that red apron. It's like a floral embroidery. I don't know if she was a long time smoker because she kind of has that smoker's laugh, but it is a big hearty laugh, and that's really all I'm getting from her is the big hearty laugh, the embroidery, the flowers, and kind of the message to laugh. Always laugh. When the situation becomes unbearable, sometimes you have to laugh. Okay, she's taken a step aside because there are so many energies that want to talk at once, and I am forcing them to get into line because otherwise they will all talk at once and I'll hear nothing. So this other energy is stepped forward, tall, slender man, almost looks like a cowboy. Not sure if that's for me because I'm in the desert, but could be for you guys. But he kind of has that cowboy look. He's got a black hat, black coat, kind of a bolo tie kind of thing going on. Very serious, very opposite energy of the woman who came through. He's got like a goatee. I believe he was a light-haired man. He has his arms folded, and I believe that he's leaning against my counter over there because that's kind of how I see him. But arms folded, and he very seriously is like, sometimes you just have to go with it. Sometimes you have to roll with it. I get this feeling like whatever it is that has come up, you may not like it. It may not feel good, but he's like, sometimes you just have to roll with it. You can't sit still. You can't just do nothing. He's like, sometimes you just gotta roll with it in a very serious manner. He actually does have a vest on now that I could see it when he like moved a little bit. So he does have kind of like a silvery type vest, or maybe it's just because I sort of see him only in black and white. Okay, there is a child's energy coming through now. Like I said, there's so many. They're kind of trying to figure out who's next. The little girl's energy is coming through is actually coming through with a little boy's energy as well. So I don't know if these two are related or if this is a little friend that she's made on the other side. But they've been playing in water, so I don't know if they've been playing by a lake or a stream. but now they're giving me the shivers, kind of like the goosebumps, because their energy is a lot more powerful than the older lady and the older man who came through. And sometimes that's how child energy is. Their energy sometimes is a little bit stronger. The little girl is saying no more sadness. It's all play now. Play, play, play. And she seems to be happy with the little boy that she's playing with. But they seem to be kind of wet and having fun. Like I said, they've either been playing in a stream or a lake, because they're also fully clothed. So they may have just jumped in impromptu. I believe her dress is pink, but it's kind of hard to tell. And this little girl does have light hair, like an ash blonde maybe. And I'm feeling like they age kind of around kindergarten, first grade maybe. So that's like 5, 6. So we want to play, we have to play. It's time for play, play, play. No more sadness, no more suffering. And there's another spirit who's come through, who's actually, I can't see, but sometimes I hear songs. So there is a cheeky spirit who's playing one of the songs that they played in Ghostbusters 2, you know, where they're hosing down the Statue of Liberty with like the good slime, and they're playing, you know, what was it? Your love keeps lifting me higher, higher and higher, higher. Said your love keeps on. So either somebody really liked the movie Ghostbusters, and they were just kind of throwing that in too, and that song. Oh, there's an animal coming in too. So doggy, brown doggy. Medium height. Actually connected to the Ghostbusters song, or the Ghostbusters clip I was seeing, and like the sound. Dog is kind of barking at that spirit, but not in a malicious way, more like it's wagging his tail. So I don't know if this dog is possibly connected to that spirit coming through. Just kind of a mutt, like mixed dog. I'm not really sure what breed that is, just a brown dog. Okay, so there's another spirit. It's a woman. She's not really giving me many features other than I can feel the energy of a female. Almost like the age of like my mom, like 50s, maybe 50s, late 50s, maybe 60 something. Letting whoever is listening know that the hummingbird outside the window, or sometimes you think you see a person outside the window, that's her. Not trying to scare you at all. She was just watching. So sometimes she's using the hummingbird to watch, and sometimes you can actually see her, but it's out of the corner of your eye, perhaps. I'm getting kind of like a, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to scare you. I haven't been meaning to frighten you. I'm just watching. So this may be an ancestor of yours. I don't know if you actually knew this person during this lifetime, but it seems like she's just watching from the outside. She just likes to look in. She's Spanish. Now I can see it. She's got, I forget what, but basically it's when we have like the giant comb in the head, and the long black veil, but it's not over our face. It's sometimes for dressing up, for looking nice, for looking regal. Yeah, but I just see her big comb and I see her lace coming from her comb. But yeah, she's just been watching. No, not meaning to scare you at all. Just protecting. Somebody's grandfather who was a fisherman is coming in, or who liked to fish. I just see the big boots, like galoshes, you know, and just like lots of fish. Not much to say other than like, I'm here, like, hello, wonderful smile, a lot of khaki clothes, but yeah, just somebody who has brought in the catch of the day, and it is a big bounty of fish. So who was ever a dad or grandpa was the fisherman. It's like a quick hello. I'm here too. I brought the catch in. Okay, I think I'm gonna move to my cards now. I think that's all that I can get just through me. Okay, sorry, it makes me I get a little watery. Okay, let's see if I'm just gonna check your comments before I go to the cards here. Whew. Let's see. Whoa, I've missed a lot here. Oh, I've missed so many. Let's see. Biplap says, Ashani, this is happening for real. Couldn't believe in the first place. Lisa got sensations like spirits playing with my hair. Michelle, hello, Michelle. Let's see. Billy said, icon, if you feel the message is for you, just use the little hands up or just use caps in your reply. Tokra said, my Cuban grandmother used to say that too. Triple moon, all messages take which matches you. The last one sounds like my grandma or my mom. Jamie, hello, Jamie. Yay. Oh, Lena said, got cold here. Susie said, I feel like they are from the 20s. Ishani said, somehow it suddenly got dead silent and cold in my room. They come through. Triple Moon said, I could still see the kids playing. Yeah, they haven't left. They're still here. Oh, Billy said it's 21:11. Biblap, I heard something weird, like the sound of a breeze coming through a long hollow place like a tunnel. Couldn't believe that first. Tried listening carefully and could hear it for real. Wow. Oh, Susie said somebody tapped her head. Oh, Susie's saying her grandpa. Jamie said, hello all. Thank you for the beautiful welcome. It was a beautiful group. Sumi said, none of them were my folks. Yay, you guys are welcome. Triple Moon said that last lady sounds like my mom except for the hair. Lisa said it's also getting warm there. All right. Okay, so let's go to the cards. I'm going to use Mildred Payne. Hold on, because I'm getting conflicting feelings because it's whatever works best for them. So let me actually have more tea because that'll help ground me. Oh, Ishani, you're so welcome. Nope. They don't want to use the cards. They want to use these, which usually means that they have a lot of energy, especially, you know, I'm more focused on the two little kids. I'm kind of wondering about them. So since their energy seems to be a little bit stronger, maybe I'll try connecting with them or anybody else who has a stronger type energy. Because basically to move these have these little knees here, and you're supposed to hold that part so that you can't possibly manipulate this. You know, this has to swing freely on its own. And the only way it can move is if the energy is moving it, which means that whatever energy is coming through has to have a lot of powerful energy in order to manipulate this realm and push something as solid as this, and them being very non-solid, at least here. So, so we'll go ahead and we'll use these. We'll just ask a few questions, not too many because it does take a lot of energy, and oftentimes spirits will link together in order to create more energy. Let's see. Triple Moon said, I have the Mildred Payne. Susie said, open up your retreat. I will sign up and visit. Hey, one day, one day. Triple Moon still seeing the two kids. Yeah, those two are pretty strong in here. Hey, thanks, Jamie. Very cool. I'm glad you came. Billy said, made my own dowsing rods from metal coat hangers, and you can do that too, for sure. It's a much cheaper way, and it works. Lisa said, I can feel the children, such a delight to feel their energies. Yeah, they have a very positive, playful type energy. I'm not getting anything malicious off of them. It's all play every day for them. Okay, so I'm focusing actually on the little girl. So what I'm doing is I have just my hands on the parts that rotate and not putting my thumbs or anything on here because I don't want to manipulate these. Biplat said, did anyone hear sound like coming through a tunnel? It came through the earphone though, so everyone's supposed to hear if it's due to anything technical. That's also interesting. Sometimes things that we hear, not everybody hears because it's a spiritual sound. Billy said, I'd love the hubby to come through on this tonight. He was such a doubter before he tried dousing himself for the first time. Billy says, we always have fun on Saturdays, Jamie. Aw. Okay, so let's connect to the little girl. I'm keeping these somewhat at a downward angle just so they can move a little bit easier. So I'm going to ask, the little girl who is in here, you have your little friend. Are you connected to any of the people in here? I'm going to ask to cross, so cross them like this. If it's a no, open them up like this. If it's a yes, okay? This is no, this is yes. Are you connected to anybody in the chat or in this room? I don't know if you guys can see. But these rods are moving apart, so that is a yes. This little girl is connected to one of you guys. Okay, I'm gonna reset these. Okay. Did you pass before the age of 10? Before your 10th birthday. Okay, they are moving out, so that is also a yes. Oh, Jamie's getting the chills. Okay, so this is coming from one of you guys. Little girl passed before her 10th birthday, so she's under 10 years old. The little boy who is with you, did you know him during your life here? Okay, these are moving together. This is a no. Okay, so that little boy, so you guys, I'm like right here. So that little boy that I saw her with, yeah, I was right. That's a little friend that she's made on the other side. That was not somebody that she knew in this life. So they're not technically connected to the same family. Um, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead and thank you. Yeah, you guys, please tap in as well. If you guys are getting messages, put them in. Billy said, if you feel the messages for you, again, don't forget to use the hands up. Tokra is getting hot. Palms are sweating. Lisa is getting the name Linda. Okay. Okay, young lady. Is your name Linda? Linda. Linda. Ooh, her energy is getting stronger. I think because she's using my energy. Whoa. There are so many chills coming through me right now. A lot of chills. A lot of goosebumps. Okay, she's playing with the rods right now. So she won't neither confirm nor deny that her name is Linda because, like I said, she's a very playful spirit. So she's going to play with you right now. Okay, Linda, Linda, calm down, calm down. Do you require any healing from us? Would you like us to help you? We're being serious. We're not playing right now. Would you like us to help? Okay, there she's kind of moving them together, so that's a no. Okay, 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 okay. We got you. We got you. Are you amongst your spirit family? Are you with your family, your spirit family? She's pointing them towards no. Okay, you're not with your spirit family. Are you comfortable where you are? Sorry, I'm trying to lift them up so you guys can see. Okay, she's trying to push them outward, so yes, she is comfortable where she is. Ooh! I felt her touch my hand. Oh, that was so sweet. She's very happy. Look how big these are. She is so happy where she is. Whoa, my goodness. That's interesting. That's so interesting. Okay, okay, okay. We'll put these back. We'll put these back. The person are you connected to? The person that you are connected to, are you in the room with them right now? I know that you're here as well, but are you in the room with them? No. Okay, so she's focused all her energy here. So she's here, but giving the messages there. Is there anybody with you besides your male friend, the little boy? Are you with anybody besides the boy? She doesn't want to answer on that one. Okay. I'll rephrase the question. Okay. Are there adults with you that are spirit? Are there spirit adults? That's a tentative yes. And then this hand keeps shaking like a lot. Okay. Okay. Let's see if you guys were coming up with anything. Oh, that she might be past life. Tokra said maybe she doesn't remember her name. That's also the case too. Let's see, looks like a yes. Triple Moon, I feel a mirror like I feel her on my face. Billy said, for anyone new to dowsing, just like tarot, it's all in the question. How you phrase really matters. Yes. Okay, so are the adults who are with you protecting you? This is getting interesting because she's saying she's very happy with where she is. She's with the little boy. And she does have some adults with her, but she won't really say if they're there protecting her. And she is rather playful, so she could be playing now too. Okay. But she also said she's not with the spirit family, which is interesting. Maybe I will ask that past life question. Are you the same person as somebody who is watching right now? Are you the same person? Ooh, you guys can see that. That's a definite no. Oh, Ashani can feel some of the energies in your room. Interesting. The person who is watching that you are okay, I'm gonna study these. Okay, I know you want to play. Oh my gosh, I know you want to play. So, the person who is watching, are you trying to play with them, have more fun with them? Are you trying to play? Yes. Yes, trying to play. Okay, okay. Okay, so she is trying her hardest to get whoever it is that's watching play, lots of play. Like this little girl wants to play a lot. She doesn't really want any serious answers. Is she connected to the house and not family? That's a good question. Oh, and ask if she's from Northern California. The video is blurry and the audio cut off for a moment. Well, I mean, she's sucking the juice out of my phone and the internet right now. So she is pulling a lot of energy. It does take a lot to move these. Would you please ask her if the little boy is my brother? I lost an infant. Sure, I think we have 3 questions to ask her. So if she's your little brother, she's from Northern California, and if she's connected to the house. Okay, so for the person who is watching, Linda, are you connected to the house? Are you connected to the house? I'm trying to raise up so you guys can see. That's a movement towards a no. She's not connected to the house. Okay. Okay. I thank you so much. You're doing such a good job. What a good girl. Are you from Northern California? Are you from California? California. We have the beaches. We have mountains. We have deserts. Did you play there? Did you play there in California? She's playing with the rods, but it's moving towards a no. She's not from Northern California. But she is playing with the rods, as you can see. But they're crossing. So that's a no. She's not from Northern California. Okay, Linda, I'm going to need you to ask the little boy who's with you, whose energy is not as strong, is this Ashani's little brother? Is he connected to Ashani? Is he connected to Ashani? It's okay, you can ask him. Is he connected to Ashani? Ashani is a girl out in India. Is he Indian? Well, he's Indian. Yes, the little boy is Indian. But my goodness, she loves to play. Let's see, Susie, I pulled a card, came up attachment, but to who? Yes. Yeah, where is she from? Okay. Are you from the United States of America? So Linda, you remember school, you remember geography. Are you from the United States of America? I know you want to play. You're back to playing. Okay. Okay. Well, if you're from the United States, can you make these swing completely to the left? Come on, you can do it. I know you got the strength. Swing these babies to the left. To the left. Oh my God. Okay, you're strong. You're very strong. You're a very strong little girl. You're from the United States. Okay. You just want to use these the way you want to, huh? Okay. So that's interesting. So she's just going to hit this one back and forth. So she is from the United States. But she wants to use these the way she wants to use these. So she doesn't want to keep them totally crossed or totally open. She wants to play with them. Whew. Okay. I'm going to stop these. I know that you're having so much fun. Because there's somebody here to play with you. Let's see. Everybody getting goosebumps. Triple Moon was asking if she was from Guam. Hey, Catherine. Hello. Ashani said goosebumps again before you said that he is an Indian. Tears in your eyes. Well, you know, he's in good company because he's having a lot of fun with this little mischievous girl. Michelle said, I sensed her with red hair, a cute little ruffled dress, and a stuffed animal. Yeah, now my head's getting really dizzy, so she's pulling some mega energy right now. Lisa said she is beautiful. Rose is sending prayers to Ashani. Barbara wants to know if she's from Texas. Susie said the card I pulled was a white night gown and she had long brown hair. Very interesting. Let's do that. Let's see. Grun Oila! Hello. Oh, Triple Moon can also see the pink dress. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Since she likes to I felt her in my face. Oh wow. So she's got some powerful energy. I mean, for her to be able to affect the physical realm, this little girl has got a lot of energy to her, and she is really smart about pulling from her sources. So she has been pulling from this cell phone. She's been pulling from me because I feel it. My head's like really dizzy right now. And I think she's pulling from the other spirits that are here as well. Okay, so I'm gonna ask her in her fun way that she likes to do it. You know, maybe she wants to swing these all this way, or she wants to swing them all this way, but we'll play along with her. Okay, we'll ask if she's from Tejas, Texas. Okay, Linda, I know you're still here. Yes, I know you're still here. Okay. Everybody wants to know if you're from Texas, and if you're from Texas, you want to swing it all the way to the left. If you're not from Texas, maybe you want to swing it all the way to the right. Okay, are you from Texas? You probably remember what state you're from, right? You remember. Okay, it's dead pointed on right. She's not from Texas. You're very good. You can swing these and you can stop these. Very good, very good. Are you pulling from my energy right now? You can swing these outward, you can swing them inward, wherever you want to swing these. Are you pulling from my energy right now? It's okay, I know you're having fun with these things. They are kind of fun, huh? You get to bat them back and forth. Remember, left is yes, according to you, and right is no. Are you pulling from my energy? Okay, so you like to swing that one? Yes, you are pulling from my energy. And you've stopped the other one. You're very, very talented. Can you see my cat Presley? Presley popped in. Can you see Presley? He's a Siamese cat. He's got lavender eyes. Can you see him? He's got a big meow. He's probably a lot of fun to play with. He's a big kitty. Yeah, you see him, huh? Yeah, you can play with Presley. He's a good boy. He's a really good boy. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put these down, okay? Because I'm going to need to recoup my energy, okay? You've taken kind of a lot. But that's okay. I know that you were just talking and I was asking questions. Thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you. Okay. My goodness. Let's see. Let me go back to your comments. Oh, Triple Moon says that particular troll comes to all your channels. Well, at least we all get visited, right? Shani, I want to send my love and blessings to both the kiddos. They're protected and loved. Shani's saying, thank you for the love, everyone. Sorry, I'm a little dizzy right now. Triple Moon's also feeling a very strong presence. Bernadette, hello, hello. Triple Moon pictured her playing in Concord, California, playing in the river swamps. Ah. So yes, but I'm really happy that these kiddos are happy there, says Ishani, and that they found each other as friends. Rose is saying my forehead's red. Oh, wow. My forehead is red. I'm like kind of hot and very dizzy. Annette's been taking notes for everyone, so yay. Thank you. Yes, Ashani, I was just thinking that it's time for tea because I'm like Oh. Whew. Let's see. Bernadette's agreed to be here. Oh, it's Jay Black again. We know who that is. Did they get your email? I don't know if they got your emails. They might have. They might have. The thunder's here, you guys. Triple Moon says it's like she didn't want us to know where she's from. I know, right? Yes. The thunder has entered the coven. Ishani said, thank you so much. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cleanse the space here a little bit now because I'm a little too dizzy to keep reading and connecting. I mean, they would still like to do so, but I don't think I'm grounded enough to continue relaying messages. I'm just going to like fall over and faint. So I don't want to faint. Triple Moon felt a very strong connection with her. So yeah, she had quite a lot of energy. Like, whew, the only other person I've known who's had a lot of energy with the dowsing rods has been Martha, who is the resident spirit of this apartment. Let's see, if anyone wants to learn more about dowsing, Tim Walter on YouTube is a good channel to have a look. And Billy has posted the link if you guys are interested. Sumi said, or she's forgotten where she's from. I don't claim I'm from any place. I just live here and there. Yeah, that might be it too. She might be like, I'm just here. Oh, Susie always loves your comments, Thunder. Me too. I look forward to them actually on my videos. Bernadette's like wondering, what did I miss here? So since the veil is quite thin, I mean, we can usually connect to spirit any time of year, but it just seems a lot easier to do this time of year as we get closer to the turn of season. Some people celebrate Samhain, which is more of a pagan holiday or festival connecting to ancestors, honoring the cycle of life. Other people honor it in, you know, various other traditions and cultures. Some people go with Halloween, which is also a remembrance of the dead and the spirit that we all are. Some have a more religious aspect to them. Some have a more pagan aspect or non-religious aspect. There's also Dia de los Muertos, which is also an honoring of ancestors. And so since there's so many cultures that are taking the time out to remember those that came before us, those that have made the ultimate transition, that's usually the time when then, you know, those spirits who are being remembered come forward en masse and are like, hello, we're here. And it is just a lot easier to connect to them because the collective in general is taking the time to honor them. And so it makes it easier for them to connect and come through. So I decided to, with that energy, to do a dowsing rod session, just kind of a channeling session as well. And whatever messages came through, I hope that they just connected with somebody or the people who came through. And I was asking specifically for people because I know there's various other energies, and asked specifically for anybody who was watching or will watch this video. So that's what I did. But now I'm a little discombobulated, so I'm probably going to finish off on our healing because now I'm like, I need to go get grounded. Let's see. Catherine said, in October, all my ancestors show up and talk like it's a party. Steph, oh my God, my sis. This is my lovely sister just popping before bed. Hope everybody is fine here. Mwah. Steph, you have a lovely night. I hope you had an awesome day today. And by the way, you guys, that's my cosmic sis. She's out in Belgium. She's just my sister from another mister. Let's see. The Thunder says, I'm on the spectrum. Well, that's what my dog says. I made a YouTube video about it. Oh, well, maybe I'll go check it out. Sumi said, people in the old days used to move, migrate, travel from one place to another. This is due to economic, religious, or political reasons, which is a good point. Lily said, I've had mixed issues with rods. I do well with a pendulum, though. Experiment with different kinds. You don't need a board. Choose your tool, then ask, show me yes, no, maybe, not yet. Look for a different direction. Exactly. Yay, you guys are so welcome. Billy said, look for directional changes to swing in the tool of your choice. Wise to use energy protection before, during, and ground and center afterwards. Yes. Triple Moon says, I have a friend on Belgium named Sophie. Ah, Tarot by Sophie. Well, maybe we'll go check her out. Steph is like, oh, also we'll go check out. Okay, you guys. So I thank you so much for allowing me to do this channeling and rod session with you guys. I always enjoy them. It does take a lot of energy out of me, which is why I'm going to need to do a lot of grounding after this, and of course cleansing my space, because once everybody shows up, they're like, hey, time to party. I'm like, hey, move the party outside the apartment. You can party, but you just can't stay here. But anyway, so let's pull from my Wally's World Oracle, since I was having my dream of my little Wally Wallito last night. And let's see what healing he can offer us, so that we can push that energy out. I ask you guys to join in. It's always better. It's more fun when it's more than one. Thank you, Billy. Billy says, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Sumi's like, who has the Ghostbuster relative? That I'm wondering. Like, seriously, who's got the Ghostbuster relative? Rose says, I'm new here, enjoyed your company. Well, I thank you for coming, and I thank all the new people who joined in today. You guys are more than welcome to come every single Saturday. We have a live chat here. So at the end of my chats, I always do a mega healing. You guys are more than welcome to join in. In fact, I encourage you to join any way that you guys do healing work. Some of you guys are Reiki practitioners. Some of you guys do the Care Bear stare. Some of you guys just connect to source and push it out. Whatever it is that you do, we'll figure out our focus right here. And we'll push it out. And anybody, anywhere who's open to the healing, whether they know us or not, will receive it. Okay, let's see. Steph says, have a grounding day, lovely day, everyone. Love you, my sis. Love you, Steph. I can't wait to check out your messages. Okay, so let's see what Wally has for us. And just, you can say out loud, you can say it in the comments, you can say it in your head that you're open to the healing. And anybody around the world or outside of this world who's open to healing is going to receive it. And it doesn't matter when, because energy is timeless. There is no time. So in essence, it's already occurred, and it hasn't occurred at the same time. Annette says, we're a Ghostbuster family. It may have been Michael and our dog Chubbs. Oh! Oh, that's right. There was a brown dog that was in there as well. Yeah, there was quite a few people that were here. All right, Wally, what do you have for us? Okay. Wally has chosen, let's see if you guys can find Wally. Wally's right there. I photoshopped him right there. Sumi's like, good dog. But this image is actually taken down near the like Machu Picchu and stuff like that. It was taken by my stepmom. She was down there with my dad. This is kind of one of their famous little, like, it's kind of an island-ish. But the name of it escapes me, so that's why I can't remember the name, but I know it's out there. Okay, so the energy that's coming through okay, this is what I'm getting. This water here is the connection. Their side, our side. Who's they? The people and energies who no longer have a solid body or a solid form. So think of this card as the other world and this world, but they're connected by this body of water, and how easily this body of water is a conduit, and that everything is so much easier right now. Even if you don't consider yourself a medium, even if you say, oh, I'm not really good with spirit energy, still honor. It doesn't matter if it's one specific person or just in general, honoring all those that came before you, animals, people, anything. I'm getting for this healing that it would be really healing for you and for them to call in their energy when you're doing something fun. Call in their energy when you're making dinner. Call in their energy when you're out taking a long road trip and say, hey, you want a road trip with me? But speak to them as if they are still there, because they are. You just can't see them so clearly. Some of us can, but sometimes it's difficult. So the healing here then is to speak to those who have crossed over, and bring them into your daily life. Have dinner with them, go on a road trip with them, go grocery shopping with them, talk to your cat, your dog, your bird, your lizard, your snake, whatever it may have been, as if they are still there. Welcome them in, set out food for them, buy a little toy if you want to and set it in a little, part of your home. If it was a young child, go to Toys R Us. I don't know if Toys R Us is still open where you guys are, but go buy a toy and let them know that that is for them and that you acknowledge their presence. Okay? This is going to be healing not only for them, but for you as well. Okay? It's a two-way street. That's what this body of water means. Okay? All right. Let's see. Going back here. Oh, Mal Moon is here. Hey! Waiting for the day. Technology. The dead can really recharge my juju. Nice. This is maybe where the girl is playing. I know, exactly, right? And Susie is saying it's Scorpio season, so water. And Billy said, think of them, speak of them, and to them. Yes. Okay, guys. So join in, please. Let's push that energy out there. And Steph said, of course, we'll hug my Sam. Already done today, actually. Catherine has a ghost cat who still plays with her toys. Make sure you leave them out, just all over the house. Let's do it. Whew. All right, you guys. I'm all out of juice now. Anyway, I thank you guys for joining in today. Thunder said all the leaves are brown. Yes. Lisa says, I got my Russian doll here. I think someone wants to play with her. Yes, set out the toys, set out the food, invite them in the vehicle on your to-do list trips. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to go recharge now. Don't forget, whenever working with spirit, that you guys ground yourselves, protect yourselves, and afterwards, ground and protect. So anyway, lots of love to you guys. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. Thank you to all the guys that also donated today. Thank you, thank you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Mwah. Bye, guys.